Happy Halloween, guys! So today's video is Saw, like from the movie Saw, like the little doll face Saw. And I'm kind of excited about this one. It turned out way better than I thought. Although when I put the wig on, I felt like I looked like an old granny, but a Saw version is creepy. So you know what, let's just go ahead and get started. This look took me right at an hour, not very long, and mainly because I was using like 3 colors, so it didn't take that long. So first thing I did was I took my Too Faced Better Than Sex eyeliner and I kind of drew out the blazer that I was going to wear. So he's wearing like, it's not a blazer, it's a suit jacket, because in Saw that's what he wears. So I drew out the jacket, I drew out the shirt that is under it, and the little bow tie that's also there. And then I just went in with my colors. So what I used, everything but the red, I used Rakuten water activated foundation. So the black jacket is that. I did go in with some eyeshadow on the collar piece, or like the fold over piece, the lapel. It's called the lapel, right? Yeah, I think it's called a lapel. The lapel piece of the jacket, I went in with some very shimmery black eyeshadow from ColourPop in their Nightmare Before Christmas palette, and colored that in so that there was a difference between the black of the suit and the lapel. I really do think it's the lapel. I don't know. And then I also took a little bit of white from the Rakuten water activated and kind of drew out the lapel or fold over. If I'm calling it wrong, I'm so sorry. That's why I keep calling it lapel, but I'm not really sure. But it kind of like traced a line or drew out the line of where I wanted it and kind of like blended it a little bit so that it was more prominent, that it was a different piece of the suit jacket. And then from there, I colored in the shirt white with the Rakuten water activated foundation. And I also colored my face white with the Rakuten water activated foundation. Now for the shirt, I went in with like light gray, almost white, and kind of shaded it a little bit in just different areas to give it a little roughness, a little dirtiness to it. And then with the bow tie, I used red from the Merhan Paradise Basic palette and colored that in, but then went in with some shimmery red eyeshadow from the ColourPop Valentine palette from, I think it was last year or the year before, I don't even know. But it was like a dark shimmery red, not quite as shimmery as the black from the Nightmare Before Christmas palette. And then from there, I had mentioned that I shaded my face all in white. I did it like 2 or 3 times. I went over it a couple of times to make sure it was pretty white. And then I went in with some gray and did some contouring, like the typical face contouring around your like their forehead a little bit, your jawline, your cheekbones, the edge of your nose, just under the lip, the collarbone, no, not the collarbone, the neckline, and a little bit under the jawline, just to kind of give me some dimension. And then from there, I went in with red, the same red that I used for the bow tie, and did my lips. And then I drew in the like lines to make it look like I'm a doll, tranquilist doll. And then I used a lot of black eyeshadow on my eyes, and then just did some more shading to give it more dimension with eyeshadow. And all the eyeshadow I used was from ColourPop this time. Did some eyeliner, did some mascara, some lashes. I already had the contacts in. You guys know usually I put the contacts in first, and then a wig. And that was the gist of this look. It turned out really cool to me because, oh yeah, also, oh, that's not the end of this look. Also, like the cheekbones, because his cheekbones are so prominent before they put the little squigglies on his face. I did use a little bit of the Graptobine black water activated and draw that line, and then kind of smudged it out and gave it a lot of dimension right there to make those cheeks pop a little bit. And then I drew on the red circle squig lines, and that was Marron. The black was Graptobine, but it was the Marron, the same thing I used on the bow tie to make those cheeks. And 3 colors, that's it. Yeah, and that was this. That was it of this. So that's the thing, is like, I've noticed the fewer colors I use, even if there's a lot of like eyeshadow shading and details to it, these looks usually take less amount of time with a less amount of colors. I'm not really sure like the theory behind it or anything. I just know based on my recording time. And my recording time was 56 minutes and 10 seconds. Now, again, I stop it to go do stuff, and sometimes I'll like start my, I don't know, say eyeliner and lashes. Actually, I always do my eyeliner and lashes off camera. So that's like 5 minutes, if that, right? So, and then I always put the wig on off camera and then come back. So, like when I say the time says 56 minutes, 56 minutes, go ahead and round up to an hour, because realistically that's probably what it was after doing the eyelashes. And I do the contacts off camera too, so the contacts, the eyelashes, and the wig all off camera. Yeah, you can add like 5 minutes to every, for all of that, maybe sometimes 10, depending on if the contacts are being like stubborn and not wanting to go in my eyes. And there are some that are like that because they're not expensive contacts. They're pretty cheap and inexpensive, so they're not the best quality. I wouldn't recommend wearing them all day by any means. I wear them long enough to do makeup and take videos and pictures and stuff. But other than that, that is this look. Let me know what you guys think. I really thought this one turned out pretty cool. And thanks so much for watching. Bye.